Listen, good morning, everybody. I was just watching the news, right? And they was talking about how they getting ready to bring Trump and try to bring him up for charges on the January 6th committee, like he did some harm because he voiced out opinion that he felt that the election was messed with, right? And there's no criminal act in what he said, like, yo, look, I believe this was stolen because it was stolen. Don't let them try to flip the tail. I mean, all he talking about is what Trump did because he thought the election it was tampered with, right? They not looking at nothing. What made this man think the election was being tampered with? Ooh, they not mentioning none of that. Well, let's take a look at it. Since they want to bring everything out in the open court, and these are all facts that I'm telling you, getting ready to reveal to you, all facts. But they're not saying nothing about this. Facts. When they were running the race, doing their campaigning, Trump was going to different states, and everywhere Trump was going, he was getting. I mean, just about everywhere, and even in those places where it wasn't everywhere, yeah, it was always a crowd everywhere he went. A great turnout, every state. Let's look at Biden on the other hand. He turned out. Matter of fact, what little campaigning he did do, because if you all remember about, they say he was hiding in his basement. And then when he did come out, the dude was lucky. I mean, you'll see his campaign. They tried to make it look full. Man, it was practically empty. That's the first thing. Then, this is something that I've been looking for the footage, can't find it. I see a couple of places where I think it was, and it's like they just snipped it out. Like, you can't find this footage. And what I'm talking about was when Joe Biden was on the stage and said out of his own mouth, Trump's not going to be president. I'm going to be your next president. He's plain, and you can't find that nowhere now. I mean, how did he know that Trump wasn't going to be the president because of all of the crooked things they were doing? Yes, that election was stolen. Anybody, a blind man he wouldn't even have to see it, could just listen to it and be like, well, hold on, which one is president? Nah, the dude that was Trump should have been president. Nah, they stole it from him. Blind man gonna tell you that. And let me tell you, this footage was around the time before he made that statement, um, if you ain't black if you vote for Trump. Remember when he said that? Well, it was right. I think they made him. They let the media focus on that, and he probably because he said that not too long after he made that statement about, well, Trump's not going to be president. You don't have to worry about that. I'll be your next president. It's truest story as I tell you. So if Trump believed that the election was stolen, and he's not the only one, I'm still a firm believer that the election was stolen. It's no way around that, You can't, because if you go back and you look at everything, even with the COVID, and you look at Trump when he did his campaigning, and you look at Biden when he sort of did his, and then the debate that they had, oh my God, how could, man, smack me in the face. Somebody pinch me, wake me up. So, but even though y'all still cover it up that the election was stolen, you can have that. Biden done messed up so much. Trump was doing so good in office when he was there. Y'all fought him every step of the way on everything he wanted to do. Y'all fought him. He wanted to build a wall. Y'all fought him. Y'all, like on every front, y'all been fighting this man, trying to get him out of there. And look, business was doing much better, the economy much better, everything. They came up, Trump was doing so well that boom, all of a sudden this virus came and locked down and he had to shut down everything. And even through the shutdown, Trump was still making it work. And if he wouldn't have got the election stolen from him, do you know where America would be right now? And foreign relations, public relations, domestic, so much across this world would have been right now. Not only for America, but for the other countries around as well. Because that's the type of President Trump was. We were first. Because he realized all these other places that got riches now, basically it turned. America got his wealth from them, but then America shared it with them. And then everybody got greedy, but in the Trump era, he was bringing everything back around. Like the companies that had fled when Obama was in office, and Obama did a crazy, terrible, bang-up job of presidency. He was not a good president at all. And he could run again. And any one of y'all would be a fool to put him back in office, because a lot of the things that's going on, especially with this queer movement and what they doing to the little children, which is just downright pure evil, he was the bearer of that. He passed the law of that, which was the downfall of America. Because then if you look, all the businesses, we was about on our way to being a third world country, because all the major businesses were leaving, going across seas. Trump got in office, they started coming back. Biden's now in office, a lot of them talking about leaving again. But thank God for the foundation that Trump laid. A lot of them is still sticking it out. But hey, y'all don't get Trump back in that office. If y'all put one of them Biden, and you don't know who it is yet. Because they buying everybody. That's why they don't want Trump, because he can't be bought. See, every president that's in that seat, man, they be selling out on shit. Trump wasn't doing that. Trump was for the people, and you better believe that. So, listen, all I want to say is that for some reason, there's a certain power given me. I'm grateful for it. Thank heaven for it. And so I warn all of y'all who are on the evil side, who keep trying to condemn Trump for something that is uncondemnable because he did no wrong. The man that has done no wrong. So y'all better stop with this witch hunt that y'all got going on, or heaven shall come and hunt you, and you'll be in a witch hunt, and you'll be the witch end of it, because you are the witches in it. You're witches hunting a good man. And this just can't be allowed to keep going on. So you feel that nobody can stop you. Well, by these words out of my lips, if you don't leave a man alone, if you don't drop all these charges and stop with this silliness and let God's way come into play so that you may have a better life. Yes, even you queers and you gays. Even with God's way, you can still enjoy yourself, but after enjoying yourself, know where you're headed. But no man in this life shall kill you or condemn you by God's way. But you don't want God's way. You want it your way. And by your way, you're going to allow yourself to be condemned. And heaven shall condemn you. So stop with all of this. And let the man back in the office so he can fix a lot of these things that's wrong with the world right now. Because he was on his way to actually fixing it. I love you all. And don't forget, all you know who you are in the government, and most of y'all down with Biden. And that's why y'all want him or one of his counterparts to take that seat. So none of this power that you have and this wealth that you've been getting off of the backs of others has to change. But it shouldn't have to change. But you with the wealth, what do? You're not helping the poor with it. You're keeping the poor poor. There should be no poor class, middle class, rich class. It should just be the human race. We all people, one class of people, and we all rich. We all kings and queens. And every man on this earth should be living that. And I don't see why it can't be given. The poor could be given homes, all this. But they say money, money, money. Man, there's a new order coming. And truth be told, it is I who need to be put in that seat to run this nation so that every other nation will fall into place with the order which is coming. And it's heaven's order that's coming. Whether we want it to or not, it is going to be. I have a way that we can all come together and live the way that heaven wants us to be. But y'all don't want me because y'all hinder my videos. Like, I had a lot of people, and like, my word is spreading. Like, you looking at the one who told you all the religions are false. And I stand behind that. And even you, and like a lot of pastors are trying to pick up that slogan, like you, Marvin, from the New Nation of Islam, are saying all the religions are false, but your religion is too. And you say everybody run from you, everybody run from you. They don't run from you. It's with you, they don't want to talk to a fool. With me, it's the truths I bring, which you still are hearing on, because you try to take over. I'm not saying that the white man is the devil because of color of his skin, but that ain't what you used to say. You're trying to say that now, but I'll tell you, you're still trying to hold on to saying that the black man is God and the white man is the devil, and that's just false. And you owe that money, even though you're trying to change it up and still trying to make it fit like what you were saying was truth, that you just didn't give a greater understanding. You can't give a greater understanding to that lie that the black man is God and the white man is the devil. It is a lie. You can't give no truth to it. Every truth that you'll try to spin, because you're saying now it's by the evil of his mind that you say the white man's a devil. Well, the black man's a devil also. And then you'll say, but the white man was the first devil. But you say that we gave him all the knowledge he had. So how could he be the first devil? The man who gave him the knowledge was the first devil, and that's the black man. But is the black man the devil? No. Is the white man the devil? No. Is the black man God? No. Is the white man the devil? The black man the devil? No. But they can take the ways of those who are the ones who are the takers and the who are the bringers and takers of such ways. And the way of God is love. The way of the devil is hate. As I told you before, love and hate are not feelings, but ways. And according to which way you take would be such feelings that you may display. Meaning you take the way called love, tendency, you'll be on a positive note. You'll have good feelings. You know? You'll be happy. Take the way called hate, you'll be mad. See, mad and happy are the feelings. Love and hate are the ways according which brings you whether you're going to be happy or whether you're going to be mad. But listen, all of you people who are the power generators of wealth and all that, y'all the ones that need to be fixed with your thoughts, because you don't see what the Bible tells you about storing up. You're not taking none of it with you. I don't care what you do. And you might have well, I'm leaving it for your family. It might even be taken from them when you go. So you don't know. So the best thing is what the Bible tells you to do with it. And that is to share. Anyway, love you all, man. Listen, Washington, stop with this charade. Dump all this Trump. If you want somebody to look at and their evil and wrongdoings, look into Biden. And then you'll see that net will spread out. And it's mostly a lot of people in the Democratic Party. Which, let's be honest and truthful about it. The Civil War, the North versus the South, about the slavery thing. Oh, who you think the Democrat was? The Democratic Party was like the Union, like the people who was for slavery. Plain and simple. And if you don't believe that, go look at Biden. He used to be a Democrat. Look at his policies. Look at what he was trying to do. I mean, right now, yo, if they could go back to slavery, guess who would be one of the slaveholders again? Oh, the Biden family. You better believe it. Yo, listen, just all of y'all wake up, man. And world, stop. All of you evil ones, and you know who you are, the ones that's going after Trump like, yo, you gotta get him out of here. You dudes, wake up. With Trump in the office, even your life gets better. I mean, you might not have all them rights that you think you should have, especially you gay men who think, you trans people who think you can compete in a woman's world. That's gonna stop. And all of you who think that you should be allowed to influence the minds of the little children, that's gonna stop. And under any presidency, it should be stopping. But what is Biden doing? Hell, he ain't worried about that. Just keep giving him the money. I mean, yo, listen, enough is enough, y'all. And you might not think that nothing can't be done about it, that you just had your reign. But your reign has just been cursed. Because my lips to heaven's ears, I thus curse you. Change your ways, lest heaven shall start to unleash its powers against you. And you don't want to see what heaven can do. Trust me, you don't. Love you all. God bless.